If life was a cartoon, you guys know in cartoons when they open up the treasure chest, you don't see what's actually inside the chest. All you see is the gold on their face. That if life was a cartoon, that literally would have been me. But I was just sitting there staring at it, just looking at every little detail about it. The frets in the middle. Hello, what's up? Alright, I'm about to tell you guys a story of my whole music life. But before we get to that, I was just thinking, like, of these ideas I'm gonna do. That's when I attempt to go mainstream. I have some shows that I want to put on to get mainstream, and not to become mainstream, but to, I'm not even gonna say gain a following, because I have different ideas to gain a following. But after I gain a following and have like a certain amount of fans who will come mess with one of my shows, I have a spectacular plan that would, I don't want to say all I would say is I'm going to try to reinvent how shows are performed. Yeah, reinvent, but I mean, like, you're still going to have your performances, but this is just something just like signature Bryson. Signature, something that I did, and something I can always be proud of for accomplishing. But I'm talking down the line. I have 2 ideas for a show. I don't want to do too much talking because I've only been playing 6 months, and I'm talking years down the line. Man, I wish. Yeah. Okay. So I started playing on October 10th, 2018. It is May 29th, 2019. So I've been playing around 7 months and 2 weeks, something like that. 7 months, 2 weeks. And let me before I tell you about the day I realized before I realized what this guitar was, let me tell you. I've been a musician since 6th grade. But the band teacher, he recruited me in he recruited me in elementary school. But the only reason he recruited me in elementary school was because my sister was in a band and she played the clarinet, and she was good. So the middle school used to go to elementary schools. Every time they went to my school since like 3rd grade, he would come up to me, "Hey, you gonna be joining when you get into middle school?" And I always said, "Yeah." And I did. So 6th grade, all the way to graduation, I was in band. 12th, my senior year, I joined jazz band, and I was in wind ensemble. And 7th grade, I did marching band. Eventually, I stopped doing marching band, and I started playing football. But I didn't play football too late. But so yeah, I've always knew how to play an instrument. Being in band from 6th to 12th grade, you understand music. Oh man! And on top of that, I had an ex-girlfriend. She was the first chair. She was first chair. I was second chair. I've been second chair, man. I got robbed of my first chair my whole career, except for like 6th and 7th grade. I probably didn't get robbed, but nah, man, I was good at the trombone. But I had an ex-girlfriend, and if it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't even be doing what I'm trying to do. Watching what inspired me with her ability. One day we were in a jazz band and she was just improvising. And she played for literally 10 minutes straight, killing it. Like, it's going. I was just like, you can do that? What? Her improvisation was like, made me realize, hey, I hated my instrument, the trombone. If I played like the saxophone or something, I would have tried to improv and learn music theory like deeply as like she did. And she played the piano. She played Beethoven. She is the best musician that I've ever seen in my life. So if it wasn't for all that, I wouldn't be into music. I mean, it's always been a part of me. My dad, he played music, but I need to figure that out through my family. How long has it been? 5 minutes? Jeez. Alright, so the first time I picked up this guitar, not this specific guitar, this one's a rental, Fender. But the first time I picked up my guitar, I gave it to a friend. Now, I literally just came home from work. I was listening to Van Halen, I think Jump. It was either Van Halen or Metallica 1. It was one or the other. But man, I came home, I kicked my shoes off, laid on the bed just listening to the music, and I was just like, man, I wish I can play guitar. Then I look over to my right, and here's the crazy thing. I always say things in life happen for a reason. This guitar, my dad bought me this guitar when I was 12 years old, and it's been locked in a closet for a decade. But for some reason, it was sitting out. And I was like, man, I wish I could play guitar. I look to my right, and there's a guitar sitting out on by my window. I literally had that thought, and I seen it, and I grabbed it, and I literally, I just sat there and just stared at it, up and down, for like 5 minutes. Like, my bad, my memory card filled up. But, oh my gosh. If life was a cartoon, you guys know in cartoons when they open up the treasure chest, you don't see what's actually inside the chest. All you see is the gold on their face. That, if life was a cartoon, that literally would have been me. But I was just sitting there staring at it. Just looking at every little detail about it. The frets in the middle. Just the knobs at the top of it. Just eyeballing it. And when I was looking at it, I was looking at this guitar as if it was a video game. Because when I play video games, I play to dominate. I play to tear people up. So that mindset and putting it on here, that's why I was just like with both of those combined, I was just looking at it like, oh my gosh. And guys, I love gaming. Gaming, like, this and gaming are both my career paths that I'm trying to get for myself. So literally, I was just staring, like, I was just lost. Like, I was just in a different world staring at. Oh, then I have not stopped playing it. Oh my gosh. And today, I hit a milestone today. Because, once again, So the first day I played, or the first day I realized the guitar, I was just staring at it. Today, again, I found myself staring at it. Today I did it because I realized this. Here, before we go into that, let me say I had events in my life that just changed me personally, and not pretty. But I guess thinking about it, it's always been in me. But I'm over it now. And this is why I'm over it. Learning this, I'm over it. Like, I don't care. And the reason, and I started really thinking, the reason why I'm over it is because this is true power. Not really. But it is, because this with a voice, that's power. The voice is what adds the power to this. This itself, it's power, but I mean, it's not power. What's right here and what's right here, that's the power to activate this and bring out the power. It makes sense, but the way I explained it was kind of, you know, but you get the point. It's the message. That's the power, the message. I learned everything from YouTube. I have not had one lesson. And guys, you can go so far with YouTube alone. YouTube and dedication. And that's how I ended up being, I don't want to say good, but I mean for a 7 month and 14 days or whatever days, I'm pretty solid. It died again. Or did it die? My memory. Alright, I gotta make it fast. But yeah, man. For a 7-monther, I'm happy with how far I've come. I'm very, very, very happy with how far I've came, because I didn't expect to play some of the stuff I'm playing until another 2 years. Literally. I didn't expect to play this stuff for a very long time. But hey, 7 months in, dedication. Shoot. I want this to change my life. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, after I graduated, my senior year, my band teacher set our band class up with America's Hometown Band. And I always said, if I'm not doing anything with life, I'm going to join America's Hometown Band and play the trombone. Even though I hate the trombone, I'm going to play in America's Hometown Band. Because I just love playing music. Music, you know what I mean? It's not that, don't get me wrong, I didn't hate the trombone. I just hate how it looks, the slide thing. I mean, I want to play something mobile, something that doesn't look as atrocious. But I just love playing music. And that's why I've put in all my efforts into playing this. And I plan to put in all my efforts playing this my whole life. My whole life. Oh my gosh. This has literally became a part of me. If I can have it sewed inside my body so I can always play it while I'm sleeping, like just have a neck sewed right there. So if I get a little, you know how people got that dude has that auto-tune built into his arm? Jake Paul or Logan Paul, they have whatever, which one? They have a vlog camera that comes out of his chest. I need a neck, a guitar neck that comes out of my chest, and I can just practice some music, this jam. Oh, is that all I wanted to say? I am going to start streaming eventually, and oh my gosh, I promise you guys won't regret watching. I mean, you're not going to see nothing too crazy soon. Not soon, at least. I do plan to go out there and do some public stuff for the summer. But the stuff that's going to get me paid, the stuff that I can call my own, it's going to change the game. Gotta get it.